What's up guys? Welcome back to another Anime Rangers X video. Now in this video, I'm gonna be grinding for the new units because they did drop a new update, which is a Frieren update. And along with the new Frieren units, we also got Rob Lucci. So we have a bunch of new Frieren units, and there's also this new event. So in this new event, we're gonna be able to get this new currency, the flowers, and then we're gonna be able to use those flowers in the new banner. We also have new traits and rerolls, 2 soul reworks, and some QOL. Okay, let's check the new banner. So we now have a standard banner, a rate up banner, and divine banner. Okay, so the odds button is just bugged as well. Okay, so I think the new units are all gonna be here except Frieren. So Lucci is here, Fern is here, Stark and Ubel are here. So yeah, in this video, I'm gonna be grinding for those new units. Now without further ado, let's get straight to it. Okay, so I saw that you can get the first portal from the merchant. Okay, it's here. Okay, I'm just gonna buy all of them. Okay, Divine Flower Tier 1. So I saw that there are 10 tiers to these portals. Okay, so there's a 100% chance to get the next tier. So that's good. Okay, so we're now here. My game lagged a bit. I also heard that Gappy got nerfed when the update dropped, but now they fixed him. Okay, so there's no next. We're gonna have to leave and open a new portal. Oh, we have a daily reward for the new update. Nice. I almost forgot that there are new codes, so I'm gonna be using them real quick. We have new traits. Goodbye Swarm. We also have Halloween soon. Divine Event Update. And new QOL Game Pass. Okay, so if we click Config, there's now a new option, Subtraits. And we now have auto reroll for curses as well. Now I don't know if this is bugged or not, so I'm not gonna be buying it yet. So let's continue with the grind. Okay, let's now do tier 2. Okay, tier 2 now done. Now let's do tier 3. It's kinda annoying to keep leaving and joining a new portal, but at least it's a 100% chance to get the next tier. Okay, done with tier 3. Next, tier 4. I'm probably gonna need to change my team once I get to the higher tiers, like maybe tier 8, 9, or 10. Because as you can see, I'm still using my Soul of Infinite Riches build. I'm basically using it on my Eto, Omega, Ishtar, and Giorno. And I'm not sure if that's still a good build for this new event. Okay, let's now do tier 5. Done with tier 5. Oops, I wasn't able to leave. I'll just finish this first and then let's head to the next tier. Okay, this run was kinda slow, 42 seconds. Okay, now for tier 6, we now get Dr. Megapunks. Is it just me or is the new event kinda laggy? Okay, done with tier 6. Just now time for tier 7. Over here, tier 7. Tier 7 now done. Okay, the previous tier was kinda challenging, I guess. And I have a feeling that I'm gonna be losing tier 8. Okay, I was wrong. I'm actually doing good, except my Gappy died. Okay, tier 8 now done. Okay, so for tier 9, we now get 825 magic flowers. After we beat this, we're gonna be able to get the tier 10 divine flower portal. Okay, here's tier 9. The base now has 8 billion HP. I'm probably gonna need to change my team because look, it's taking too long now. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to change my team because Gappy isn't able to stack his passive because there are no enemies. Okay, we were now able to finish tier 9 and we now have tier 10. So in the tier 10 portal, we have a 0.05% chance for a divine roll, 100% chance for Frieren portal. I guess that's where we can get Frieren. And then we get 900 magic flowers and a chance to get more, actually 100% chance to get tier 10 portals. Okay, I'm gonna cancel that for now because I'm gonna need a new team. Okay, so instead of Gappy, I'm gonna try to use Gilgamesh. So I'm gonna try with just 1 DPS to see how it goes. But I'm probably gonna need more than just 1 DPS. I heard that Rob Lucci is the most broken unit, so hopefully I get him early from the Divine banner. Okay, Gilgamesh is definitely not enough. This is gonna take me forever. 80 billion HP.
What?
I'm not gonna leave though, cause I don't wanna waste the portal. Okay, guess I'll just upgrade Eto as well. And also my Ishtar probably. Oh my goodness, this is taking me so long. I'm now halfway so far. Okay, almost done. We finally finished it. 6 minutes.
Oh my god! What is that?
Okay, so far I now have 11.2k of the new currency. Let's go ahead and try to summon. I heard that Stark is a good support for Lucci, so I'm just gonna wait till Stark shows up. So it's 8 minutes till it resets. So while waiting for this, I'm just gonna look for a team that I can use to make my times better in the new event. Okay, so I've been checking in Discord and I saw that any mythic in the new banner is actually good because they're gonna be buffing Lucci. So I'm just gonna go ahead and summon. I'm also gonna be using a potion because why not? Okay, hopefully we get lucky and get Lucci. Okay, first 10, nothing, no mythic again, still no mythic. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the mythic. Okay, I was able to get one more 10x. Still no Lucci. Okay, I'm just gonna be grinding more of the flowers so that I can summon for Lucci. Wait, Frieren is actually an OP support, especially this one, passive 2. For every 1 million damage blocked by Frieren's barrier, increase all allies damage in range by 1%. No cap. Oh, that's actually pretty OP. Okay, I guess it's not that OP because it's gonna be depending on Frieren's HP. So let's say Frieren has 1 million HP, it's only gonna be 10 million HP for the barrier. I guess Frieren is only gonna be useful for Lucci because I think Lucci has a passive where any unit from the Frieren update is gonna be sacrificed or something for Lucci, and he's gonna be buffed. Okay, so the team loadouts that I've been seeing so far are ones that need Dio, Pucci. Basically, most of the units that they show, I don't have them. So I'm gonna have to come up with my own team for this event. Because I don't have Uta, I don't have Primal, I don't have Ranger Dio, I don't have Pucci. Because I haven't been grinding for them yet. Okay, so for the tier 10 portal, it's probably not a good idea to use Gappy because he's just so expensive. So instead of using Gappy, I'm probably going to be using 2 DPS units. Most likely Gilgamesh and maybe Eto. Okay, now as for the portal that I'm going to be grinding, I'm probably going to be grinding just tier 8. Because it's going to be so slow if I grind tier 9 or higher. So on tier 8 you get 750 magic flowers, which is still pretty good. So I'm going to be grinding tier 8. I'll just grind tier 10 when I finally get Lucci and all the other mythic units, because my clear times are just too slow. So I'm going to be grinding this for a while, maybe for a few hours, and I'm going to try to summon for units later. Okay, I've been AFK for a while and I now have 177,000 of the new currency. So let's now head to the banner. Okay, so we now have Stark as a mythic. I think he's also a good unit to have. So let's go ahead and summon. Wait, I forgot to use the potion. Okay, hopefully we get Lucci. Okay, we got Stark, another Stark, another Stark. Okay, last 10x and we got nothing. Now my inventory is full of Starks. Guess I'm gonna have to AFK grind again. Okay, so I'm just gonna be AFK grinding and I'll be back in about an hour again. Okay, so I've been AFK for a while now and I now have 130,000 of the new currency. I also saw that Ubel is on the banner. As you can see, Ubel is in the banner and I heard that she is also broken. So Lucci and Ubel are the units that you want to go for in this update. Let's also use a potion. Okay, hopefully we get Lucci now. Okay, we got Ubel.
A few moments later.
So I now used all of my flowers and I was able to get a bunch of Ubels, but no shiny. And as for Lucci, I wasn't able to get him again. I guess it's not gonna be that easy, huh? I'm probably gonna need like a million of these flowers to be able to get Lucci. Okay, so people were saying that Ubel is overpowered. So I'm now gonna be building her so that hopefully she makes our runs faster. Okay guys, so I added Ubel to my team. She now has Sovereign, and as you can see, I'm now clearing tier 8 portals in just 8, 9, or 10 seconds. Now I understand why they're saying that Ubel is overpowered. As you can see, 9 seconds again, and I now cleared it again in just 8 seconds. Do note though that my team is nowhere near strong enough to be able to clear tier 10 portals that fast. I'm just gonna be grinding tier 8 portals until I'm gonna be able to get Lucci, because I'm gonna need Lucci to be able to clear tier 10 portals super fast. Okay guys, so I've been AFK for about an hour now, and I now have this much flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get Lucci again. I'm gonna first use the potion again. Let's see if we actually get Lucci now.
A few inches later.
Okay, I've now spent all my flowers, but I wasn't able to get Lucci. But I was able to get one shiny Frieren. Okay, so I'm gonna need to grind even more flowers to get Lucci. So I'm just gonna be AFK grinding again, and I'll be back later. Okay, so one of my friends actually has 800, nearly 800 Frieren portals. So I'm gonna be joining him, and we're gonna be using all the portals. And for some reason, it's just super laggy. It's probably because there are so much units that it's causing the game to lag. So yeah, we're clearing it in just 8 seconds, 7 to 9 seconds mostly. And I do get a lot of flowers from this portal. We're gonna be finishing all the portals, and then I'm gonna be trying to get Lucci after this. And hopefully I get Frieren while we're at it. So yeah, I'll be back when we're finally done. Okay, it's been a few hours and we finally finished all the portals, but sadly I did not get any Frierens. But that's okay, because I was able to get 1.1 million flowers. Now surely I'll be able to get Lucci, right? Okay, let's now head to the summon, and let's summon for Lucci. Don't forget the potion, and let's start summoning. So I'm just gonna spend all my flowers, and hopefully I get a shiny Lucci. Okay, I now spent all my flowers, and I was able to get 2 Luccis. Finally got Lucci. Now the only unit that I don't have yet is Frieren. So I'm gonna be building my Lucci, and then I'm gonna be grinding the tier 10 portals. Because once I build my Lucci, I'm gonna be able to clear tier 10 portals pretty fast. Okay, let's now roll some traits. For the traits, I'm just gonna use Sovereign only, and I'm not gonna be using the auto reroll because it's broken. Let me just set my auto clicker to 200 ms and auto click on trait reroll. Seraph, don't want that. Another Seraph. Okay, I finally got the Sovereign. Now let's make him level 100. Okay, he is now max level. Stats potential. Okay, I now have O+ on everything. Now for the curse. I think I'm gonna be going for ability cooldown and attack damage. Okay, I was able to get 15% attack damage and 6% ability cooldown. I think I'm just gonna be keeping this. Now for the Evo tier, it's probably gonna be hyper. Okay, so I'm now gonna be AFK grinding with Lucci, and in the next day, I'm gonna be grinding for Frieren. So I'll be back when I wake up. Okay guys, so it's now the next day and I've just been AFK grinding, and I was able to get 574 Frieren portals. So I'm gonna be grinding this next, and hopefully I get a Frieren. As you can see, it's a 0.05% chance, as well as the divine reroll. So let's now start. Hopefully I don't take too long to use all the portals, because last time when I was with my friend, I took so long to finish all the portals. Okay, so it's now been a few hours and I now used all my portals, but sadly I did not get any Frierens. So I guess I'm gonna continue grinding the tier 10 portals overnight, and then I'm gonna use my Frieren portals on the next day. So I'll be back on the next day. Okay, so it's now the next day once again, and I now have 1.8 million flowers, and I was able to get 611 Frieren portals. Now, as for the divine reroll, I wasn't able to get any in the tier 10 portals. Okay, so let's now go ahead and grind the Frieren portals once again. Hopefully this time I get Frieren. Okay, so I now used all my portals, and I still do not have Frieren. And on top of that, I was able to get one divine reroll. I think this game really hates me. Instead of getting a Frieren, the game gave me a divine reroll. Wow. So, guess I'm gonna need to grind again. Okay, so once again, it is now the next day. And before I went AFK last night, I changed my team. I'm now using Dio, Priest of Heaven, and Rascal, because this team makes my clear time much lower. So I now have 1012 Frieren portals. So now I'm gonna be grinding them again, and I'll be back after I use all of them. Hopefully, I finally get Frieren. This is honestly taking so long. Okay guys, so I'm now back from being AFK, and I've only used about half of my portals. And while I was AFK, I left the portal to check because I was curious. And I now finally got Frieren. So it took me 3 days, almost 4 days to finish the update. Okay, let's now get a trait on Frieren. Okay, I'm not really sure what trait I should be going for, so I'm just gonna put Sovereign or Duplicator, I guess. I'm just gonna pick both, and whatever I get, I'm just gonna stick with that. Okay, I was able to get a Duplicator, so I guess I'm gonna stick with this and then make her max level. Okay, she's now max level. Of course, we're also gonna make her get O+ on everything. Okay, all of her stats are now max. And for her Evo tier, it's probably gonna be Ultra. Okay, we now have Ultra. As for the curses, I'm not really sure what I should be going for, so I'm just gonna do that next time. Okay, so let's now check her passives. This is her passive 1. Just pause the video if you want to read it. Passive 2. Now for the second half of her passive 2. So Frieren is actually a support unit. So I wanted to see if Frieren had an evolution, and I guess she doesn't. Guess that's it for the video. It took me almost 4 days to finally finish the update. Now if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.